Okay guys, so the Miata idling issues have come back. I was driving it a couple of days ago and I noticed that the car was acting not happy, like it was wanting to die in neutral, and I just had to put a lot of throttle input in order to keep it alive and let alone get it to take off. I'm thinking and hoping that it is the spark plugs. So that's what we're going to investigate today. I have to go and pick up a spark plug socket set, and we'll take out the spark plugs, examine them. If they look bad, we'll just go and pick up some for like 40 bucks and call it a day. But if it's not that, I have a feeling it's probably some of the idle control valves that I've brought up before. And it could even be something related to the throttle body. Maybe we just need to hit it with some throttle body cleaner. And the last thing, which I'm really hoping it is not, is the wiring itself. That would absolutely suck if that was the case. So yeah, we'll kind of start diving into it today and see what we can find. Alright, looks like we got the goods here. We'll see if these do the trick. In case you're wondering what size spark plug socket to use, you can go ahead and use a 5/8. Usually these come in a nice set, so you should be covered, and especially if you have an extension, yeah, it should be an easy job. Okay, first thing that we're gonna do is just remove the ignition wires / spark plug wires, and then after that we're just going to put the socket down there onto the spark plug and get it out, take a look at each one, and I'm actually hoping that these are pretty burnt, pretty black looking, because if that's the case, probably a sign that we need new spark plugs, and I'm hoping that fixes the issues. So not exactly sure what that was, but there was a whole group of people just walking down the street. Kind of looks like a protest / march thing, but yeah, no idea what it was, but that's first. But anyways, let's take a look at these spark plugs. They're looking pretty burnt, pretty crispy in my opinion. I think they could use replacing. We've got the Bosch double iridium 9607 spark plugs. They should do the trick. They've got good reviews, and yeah, we'll go ahead and install these and see how it treats the Miata. But yeah, now the spark plugs are in and they're just hand tightened right now. We're gonna go ahead and break out the torque wrench and torque that to 17 foot-pounds. After that, we'll give it a little run around the block and see how it's running. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and drive this around until it gets warmer and see if it's doing any better. It started up though, so that's a win. At least I know I didn't mess that up in any way. Well, throttle response feels a little better. It seems like it wants to idle a little bit better too, even with the AC on, but still feels a little bit unhappy. We are at, operating temps, so I think we did make a little bit of an impact on it, but something still feels a little off. I'm not sure what it is exactly. Maybe fuel pump. We'll see. But I'm just glad that we're making a little bit of progress here. Well, that was a pretty fun little repair. It's nice to have new spark plugs now. I don't think we have quite found the root of the problem yet. The car still seems a little unhappy. Idle seems to float quite a bit, and it's still a little sluggish when it wants to take off from first. So we'll need to do a little bit more investigating to figure out what that is, but hopefully this video was helpful for you if you have a Miata and you are trying to change the spark plugs. If not, hopefully you found it entertaining. But I think that's going to do it for this one, and as a reminder, I upload every Sunday. Thank you guys so much for the support, and if you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate a like. Let the algorithm know that I'm doing a good job, and let's keep the channel growing. So, see you next Sunday.